Welcome back to the Coach Cameron podcast. Today we're going to talk about East Carolina cutting 4 athletic programs and 1 local soccer club's taking a unique approach to youth soccer. It's so unique, you're going to be blown away. And 23 years of marriage, that's right, I've been married 23 years as of tomorrow. And Medulla and Higher Thoughts will be on the podcast on episode 512. First up, we have East Carolina cutting 4 athletic programs due to the budget shortfalls. And I'm always worried, will it be soccer? Will it be soccer? And no, it will not. The university says COVID-19 pandemic has increased an athletic budget shortfall to $10.2 million. I don't know where they get their numbers. I think they were always in trouble, and this kind of just set them over the edge. And a lot of people are using COVID-19 as a reason to cut things, and it's a big deal. But it is real far as funding goes. The government is, each state government is reduced on sales tax, and that's what pays for colleges, firefighting, and police. So they're going to be down, so therefore we're going to lose some money, I guess. ECU says men's swimming and diving, women's swimming and diving, men's tennis, and women's tennis all cut by athletics. That sucks, and more cuts are coming down the pipeline. ECU says in addition to cutting the 4 sports, it will also make other budget cuts. That includes eliminating several vacant positions, a limit on summer school for student athletes, and suspending all professional development conferences for at least 1 year. We'll see how that rolls. I think it's more of they are not scholarshiping kids to take summer school or something like that. But anyways, not good. There's a lot of other cuts with universities and everything, but I don't want to talk about it. It's not fun to talk about, so I'm just going to talk about one major one at a time. ECU has been talking about doing cuts for a while, but I want to show you a video. I don't know how much I'm going to watch it again. It just annoyed the heck out of me. Every soccer club thinks they have some super creative idea, and they get on the news to promote, and they're all trying to, get a product, get money, and basically say a bunch of lies about what they can do for you. And they're not lies. They just don't know their truth yet because they don't have no truth. Anyways, get off. All right, here we go.
Welcome back. Well, there's no doubt the world loves soccer, not just because it's a game, but it brings the community together. And today we want to introduce you to one local soccer club that is taking a unique approach to youth soccer. Joining us now are Ulm and Lati Ziba from Pewaukee, Sussex United Soccer Club, and they're going to tell us about their mission. Good morning to you, gentlemen.
Good morning, Tiffany. How are you?
Good morning.
I'm doing well. I think a lot of people are missing soccer season. It's so fun to be out and watching, whether it's the kids and whatnot out on the field. I know something that's cool about what you guys do is you take this players first approach. What does that mean?
Yeah, that's right. So player first really is an approach all about the player. And what that means is that we put systems and structures around the player to help them see their true potential and be successful, not only on the soccer field, but, for the rest of their lives.
So basically what he said was, I have no effing idea, and I'm going to throw a bunch of words out there of systems and structures, and that'll fool them.
So how does it work? Say I'm a girl
they don't
or
know.
A young boy who's about 10 years old. I'm on the soccer team for Pewaukee, Sussex. How is it going to play out being player first?
Yeah, in a number of ways, but first and foremost, it's about our coaches, really. That's where it all starts.
I thought it was about the players.
For most of us in our lives, we've had a great coach, and we know that great coaches are more than just coaches. They're teachers, they're mentors, they're role models, all of that. So
pedophiles.
So that's really where it starts.
Yeah, and as coaches, the greatest passion we can have really is to improve our players. Once we start to see the game like this, then the whole paradigm really shifts. It's no
paradigm. He just got that from his fancy learning at some college. The paradigm's going to shift as these coaches first, not players first, coaches first. And that's what it is. It's coaches first. It's their buddies. It's the ones that have the licensing that has failed us over and over again. Have we not realized every organization, big organization that tries to mandate education and all that stuff, screw it up? Kind of like public public learning in this country? It's crap. It's not. It doesn't. It's crap because it's led from the top saying, do it this way, do the testing this way, and they screw it up all the time. And we throw a fit, then we forget, and then we throw a fit again, and then there's the outcry about, oh, no charter schools. We need charter schools. My kids are in public, by the way, but we need charter schools because we need competition. Competition is everything. Litchfield Elementary School District, because of charter schools, got better. They actually grew within another campus to focus on technology and other things to compete with charter schools. Competition is essential. You eliminate it, then no one tries. But there's the nut jobs out there that, are so against it that they're scared of competition. Those shouldn't be involved at all.
No longer about the coaches. It's no longer about the scoreboard. It's no longer about the trophies in the club. It's 100% about the players. Everything that we do in our club revolves around the player and their journey.
I already know journey means.
I love that. And I love that you say the soccer journey and
that
you say it's about the player, because sometimes the parents tend to think it's about them. It's not.
Right,
and
right.
What does, yeah, right? I've been there. I've seen it. What does
Yes.
soccer journey mean to you guys when you really think that through?
They don't know.
Yeah, so really, soccer journey. In soccer, we talk in terms of long-term player development, where it is that the player is trying to go.
Okay, so he did how most do. They answered the question for the SAT test or whatever. A journey. It's a long frame. It's from start A to start B. A to B. That's the journey, and it's a journey. And I'm done with this. I'm not listening to this crap anymore. Get off. I can't do it anymore. I was gonna let you listen more video. I can't. Same crap. I'm falling asleep and I'm getting angry and I'm just torn. It's Groundhog's Day. The movie it's over and over and over. It's the same crap, and I see it because I'm involved in some capacity and I'm watching it intently now, being part of it, getting removed from it. I remove myself. I'm like, I can't do it anymore, and it's the same crap, and it's so tiresome. There's nothing unique about it. You know what's unique? I'll give you unique. I'm unique. When I was running a soccer club, mine was very simplistic. It's all about work ethic, and it's all about mastering that ball. I kind of simplified those two things. Those were in my head. That was I was doing. I wasn't about, I provided material so people could see, how's it going to work? Where are we going and all this stuff. I'm like, freaking just let me work and make the product the kids. I was all about player development, not about some scam or whatever I can put on a website to make the club look good so parents will join. Screw them. I don't even want those parents that need the bells and whistles of the perfect outline of where my kid's going to go from A to B. Crap. I want parents to join my club, and they did by the hundreds because of what our kids did on the field. And parents would be like, how that kid just did a reverse step over in the game. And I get what you're saying. This is what I got a lot of crap from. Oh, he's just a circus coach and all that. I had a different thought process. I remember as a player, and I played Division I soccer. I played professional soccer. My biggest problem I had was I was scared to have the ball. I was fast. I was athletic. I was a typical American soccer player. I was a 3-sport athlete, all that crap. But I didn't have technical ability. I wanted every kid I was going to come in contact with to have technique with the ball. So much so that when they played the game of soccer and when it got to 1 to 2 touch soccer, if it demanded that at that time, they could at any given moment. But the only way you can get to that point is you can't be scared to have the ball. So I would have our kids play the game on a point system. They had to take a touch. They had to look up. They had to identify a pass, and it had to go our team. I'd rather them lose the ball dribbling, not on a silly pass because they're scared they were going to lose the ball. That I would sub kids out. We would play indoor soccer games, and every time they kicked the ball to their team, that they would sub out immediately. That's how we did subs. That's how we did it. But you could lose it dribbling. And then eventually as the level change, I would do it anytime you lost the ball, because I refuse to lose the ball. You have to keep the ball. If you can keep the ball, you're not scared to have the ball. You can play anywhere. And when I say those things, parents are like, what are you talking about? I'm like, don't matter. The proof is in the player development. And the thing is, I would take players. I would never cut them, ever. Keep them, because I believe anyone can play the game in my system, which is a thoughtful system of keep the dang ball. So you could be slow, but you can hold on to the ball and connect passes with your team, no problem. It's possible, but you have to go through the failure, and that's why I'm constantly fighting with parents and all that stuff. I had a unique approach. I would teach extreme dribbling. That's what I called it back in the day. Street style soccer moves, doing reverse step or sideways step overs. Go to my YouTube channel, look at the kids I train. I have video of them, most of them. We would teach that. The kids loved it. Parents hated it. And then the kids would train at home because it was creative. It was unique, and their friends couldn't do it from other clubs. And then what the rumor starts spreading, or what the other clubs attack me with, he's just circus coach. He doesn't know soccer. He's 1-2 touch soccer. I'm like, what the freak are you talking about? You want the kids to not be scared to have the ball. How are you going to do that? I made mandates that they have to connect passes. We would do a point system. Every time they pass the ball forward, +1. Every time they pass the ball backwards, 0 points. Every time they lost the ball on passes, -1. I would change the points. And I would use math. I did a points league where games were like 180 to 176. We gave 8 points for assists on a one-touch finish. I mean, we did so many different things. I was always changing the approach. That's how you become unique and creative. We need more of that. We need more people to be free thinking and think out of the box and change the game in America, because it's different, because we do not have the culture all over the place, especially in Pewaukee, Sussex United Soccer Club. There are probably some rural, all-white farmland in Nebraska, wherever it's at. You have to completely change. You have to integrate them with knowledge they never would have before. So, and it's not about wins and losses. They're saying the right things, but they can't do it. They're just talking. We're on the news. We got to come with talking points. And that's what it is. Oh, it's so unique. There's nothing unique about it. Nothing. Anyways, moving on. 23 years of marriage. I've been married 23 years to this happy family. Well, that hot woman. That's my wife. And I think we have medulla oblongata coming in. What's up? We got our guy.
Coach Cameron, congratulations on 23 years of marriage.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
I would like to help you.
How so?
I decided to get back with my beautiful lady, High Thoughts with a higher voice, and we're going to do a duet for you.
Awesome.
To prepare to sing to your wife. We'll show you how it's done. Is that okay?
Yeah. Get to it.
Awesome. This is how it's going to roll. Ready? Are you ready, my love?
I am ready, my lover.
Many guys have come to you with a line that wasn't true, and you passed them by. So you're in the center ring, and their lines don't mean a thing. Why don't you let me try?
Let me try.
Now I don't wear a diamond ring. I don't even have a song to sing. All I know is la 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 la. I love you. Oh baby, please now. La 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 la. I love you. If I ever saw a girl that I needed in this world, you are the one for me. Let me hold me in my arms and thrill you with my charms. I'm sure you will see.
This is getting way too long, man. Just
Coach Cameron, you're not gonna let me finish the song?
I don't want you to.
I get you don't have time for this.
Yeah, definitely
But
not.
make time, my brother.
Okay, go.
Are you ready, my lady?
Yes, I am.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let me hold me in my arms and thrill you with my charms. I'm sure you will see the things I'm saying are true. And the way I explain them to you, listen to me, la 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 la, means I love you. Oh baby, baby, la 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 la, means I love you. All right, that's enough. Thank you, my lady. I hope you guys have a wonderful 23 years of marriage, and we are out. Goodbye.
Thank you, Medulla Oblongata and Higher Thoughts with Higher Voice. I'm glad they're back together. I didn't even know they got back together. But yeah, 23 years is coming up. And I'm all done here. I'm taking the weekend off. And then I'll be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then I think Friday. Yeah, I should be on Friday. Anyways, have a wonderful weekend and enjoy the holiday. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.